What are you playing? The game is so important. It has to get in the way of stream watching.
Atlas says.
Hello, Atlas. Who is it?
Modrix says. Modrix has correctly joined the channel.
I don't need you joining my channel. Or maybe I do. Don't even remember what you do something. I'm sure you do. Time to art.
Atlas says. How's the art?
It is being made. We're on the what am I doing stage. Also called the my eyes are blurry. I miss it. Alright, I'm drawing stage. It could also be called the it looks almost done. Why am I still alive? Alright, I have to animate it stage.
Atlas says. I also saw. What's it called?
I just put Warframe OST. Look. Seven minutes in. This is Warframe original soundtrack. Rip. Never heard of it. Please educate me. Will I educate this bird on how to be Thurker?
Rammstein is good.
I'm not even listening to this music. I'm listening to a 6-hour stream of people laughing at Boogie. There's an obsession here if you can't tell. On me. He keeps watching this stuff. Look how messy this stuff is. I don't even want to clean it up. Yes, I am a little tired, but I think I'll wake up gradually. And if I don't, I guess you'll just have to deal with me sleeping. By deal with, I mean walk away awkwardly.
Atlas says. If you ever listen to Rammstein, I suggest Sun.
Alright, I will write this down. I still have. Here's my sticky notes from Frank's D&D. We go to Guildmaster Johnny. Johnny gives us words of wisdom. The mayor's son came out screaming and crying. Okay, so it's not these sticky notes, but like the other sticky. Here's look up French Mozart musical. Done by Rams. There. I wanna clean.
I'm gonna come join
Alright, come join. You don't have to. You don't want to. I need like a I need a blockier brush. I need to not use blend brush.
I do want to bitch.
Wow.
Velocus Taco says. I'm just in a game RNNNN.
You're cultivating your female energy too hard now, Taco. I'm like thorough. Bitch, I do want to, okay?
LOL. Presvale Forcell says. I could join later.
Yeah.
Matrix says. Atlas you leveled up to level 1. Velocus Taco says. I was gonna say STFU but I didn't want to be
Wow. Okay, if we get into voice chat, I'm gonna put on Sovereign Citizen Bingo. I can multitask. I can draw while doing bingo. Maybe. Right. Interesting talking points. What are interesting talking points?
Atlas says. No text and drive but draw and song.
Hey, I can well, I can quote unquote draw and sing.
Presvale Forcell
I'm
says.
just gonna refresh.
I'm just gonna refresh.
Is the delay that bad? Don't look at me. I don't know how to fix anything, okay? What do you want from me? Dropped frame? None. Got 1,300 kilobits per second. We got 23 frames per second. We got 2% of my CPU. I'm just reading off OBS settings. When I sing and draw at the same time, it kind of goes. And when I actually like a song, I will just entirely stop drawing and go look at the lyrics. Oh, okay. I'm gonna restart, reboot the system.
Velocus Taco says.
In
Watch screen and chat. Velocus Taco says. All at the same moment. Atlas
exact same
says.
moment.
I only sing alone and I sing in German LOL.
I mean, I can't sing in German. Because I have like a very high level of like social embarrassment for everything else except singing. Until you like make me listen to myself. If you make me listen to myself, the embarrassment all comes back. If you don't make me listen to myself, I can just elude it. Like, I won't pretend I'm good. It is fun. That's what matters. Okay.
Velocus Taco says. Never listen to yourself, it's a curse. Atlas says. Sonstad. Sun sitting. Atlas says. German.
Added to the sticky note. Taco, do you think it's like weird that I kind of want to make you a character? I know you deserve an icon. Like,
Velocus Taco says.
I'm gonna force one upon you. Doesn't just depend on. But I am not making you an ugly half fish, half orc. Alright, that's off the table. You're not getting a fish head and a orc body.
Velocus Taco says. XD.
But it would probably be cool to have it be kind of like a non-human, but doesn't have to be furry. We can go off the Loch Ness theme. We can be some kind of sea creature.
Atlas says. If you ever draw my person, the head is not supposed to be deformed.
It's like on the rev sheet. This is just a vague visual representation, but the flaws are not canon. I would put it. It's like, okay, I'm drawing this ref sheet. Like, if you're drawing the character, draw them better. Can make your own D&D character, but can't design your own, like, self-sona. What's annoying is like there's parts of this that look so nice. You hate make characters? Right. They have a pen. I gotta go on. I wanna go onto the YouTube. Okay, let me see. I gotta zoom in on this. Oh, but it's cute. Damn. I would have thought you were. The last thing I remember is you going on a car ride or something. Oh, but that's cute. I mean, I don't. If your channel is, if Atlas is this thing. Dude, I love non-humanoid, like non-typical character designs. It's a circle. It got a diamond eye. Got like it looks like it has like a jester hat, but it looks like their ears or something. I don't know. Like a bug. I don't know. It's nice. I like unique.
Animatic says,
Hello, animatic. Okay, what kind of name is it? Like, you make animatics? Yeah, sure. Okay, okay. They look floppy. Alright, well, hi, busy. I'm dead. How you doing? You know, life happens. I just do not want to refine this fur. I would give anything to not have to refine all this fur. Don't want to do it. I will. Oh, that's. I mean, why not? Yeah, I need that luck. Thank you very much. I'm gonna take that luck and I'm gonna wring it dry. You're not getting a drop back. Sorry. Oh. That just reminds me of my own origins of drawing art. I started learning how to draw because I just wanted to animate. And now look at me. I can't animate at all. I just use tweening. I'll try to make it a reasonable time and you stay safe. You get hurt, I'm gonna put a band-aid on you. In a mean way. Like, with like a hydrogen peroxide. I think Atlas meant animatic. Okay, like, what are you scared of? Are you like scared of there being no reaction, there being a bad reaction? Some people are like, oh, I'm scared of posting because of AI. I mean, of course, not everyone needs to post their art to feel fulfilled in making art. Alternatively, there are some people that only feel fulfilled by artwork if they share it with the world.
scary part.
It is. Never do fandoms. Alright? The moment you look into a fandom for something you like is the moment you decide you don't like that thing anymore. Don't do it.
Shadow says. Anyways, good night. I am a head out.
Alright, good night. You said that before. You'll say it again. Did I do that? Wait, line.
Atlas says. Same here. Good night.
How you going? Connecting. We. Delete. Because I was working on editing a chapter. I was like halfway through, and then my eyes just would not stop closing.
Animatic says. What do you use to draw?
This is Paint Tool Psi. But it's been modded to have a dark mode. I paid $8 for this mod. Worth it. At least I think so. But if you want free, there's Krita. Krita is good. Krita is good enough for everything. Krita has animation features. Pretty good ones. If I say so myself. Someone that doesn't animate. You know.
Animatic says. I like using my tablet because I literally don't have any other choice.
Oh, like an Android tablet? I think Krita's on Android tablets now. You should try it out. I don't know if they're in the Google Play Store yet. There is an APK though. I went against the rules and downloaded it on my phone. It's just too big. You need like a Samsung Fold.
I use a Samsung something I can't remember.
My first ever drawing tablet was a Samsung, some Samsung tablet, like an A something with the S Pen. Yeah, it was a disaster. Not actually draw very well. I mean, I couldn't draw very well, period. Drawing on that thing did not help. There definitely were, like, fewer drawing options as well. I used Flip a Clip. And now these days, there's, like, tons of great options.
Animatic says. I have some random pen and I use it works well enough.
Does it not even have pen pressure? Just drawing without pen pressure. Oh. Sadness.
Animatic says. It's not even really used for drawing.
Blown. It's blown. Is it just like some kind of like some general stylus?
Animatic, you leveled up to level 1.
Congrats. Level up.
Animatic says. Yeah, just some general stylus.
Since these days, like even for tablets that like Android tablets that don't have actual pens, there are some pens that you can buy that will give it pen pressure capability. I don't know, like there's something called the Sonar pen. Myself, I never bought one, but I heard about. Oh my god, I'm using the eraser. No. That months of streaming. Playing Factorial.
Animatic says, I'm gonna start posting art because I want to share it. I'm just incredibly scared.
Look, I mean, I don't think you need to be scared because look, the environment you post in, it's your little space. You can just block comments if you really don't want any opinions. I think it's all about mindset. You know, you only need to be scared of people hurting you physically. I don't know, if you start posting things that make people angry enough to come for you in person, that's when you might want to be scared. But unless you're doing like some PDF stuff, probably not gonna happen. I mean, if you post certain things about certain fandoms, they may want to come to your door. Like, that's why I hate fandoms. You know, there are things in life you can be scared about. The IRS. And the IRS. Tax. And like the government. Things like that. Everything else, you're fine. You be scared.
Animatic says, where should I post them?
It depends on what you want to post. Your audience. If it's mostly animations, you're gonna want to find a site that lets you post, I would say, higher quality versions. For example, like some sites have very strict size limits, so your animations, all that hard work, you might have to scale it down, and it might be blurry and ugly, which is always annoying me. Now, if you're just posting still images, you don't have to worry about that much. And like also like more people that are trying to make a professional portfolio that are gonna use ArtStation. Of course, DeviantArt is, the node do. There are others these days.
Yeah, last time I posted art it went horribly wrong.
How could it go horribly wrong? Fandom, did you piss off? Did you just Steven Universe art? I know, that's like the craziest fandom I could think of.
Animatic says, I forgot I forced myself to forget.
And then just keep forgetting. No need to dredge up drama. The worst thing I ever drawn. Yeah, I never draw fan art. I never drawed fandom stuff, so. I think back. Okay, like when I was a tiny child, I used to like repost Sonic DeviantArt drawings. Now see, in my mind, I was archiving them or like sharing them for everyone to see. It turns out that's not how you do that. That's the only time I remember like people getting angry at me. I mean, if you have no clue, just do DeviantArt. Simple as, simple as. Don't think too hard. Yes, Boogie saying, if I could change places and die for my friend that died of cancer, I would right now. And oh, how that came back.
Michael Wall says.
Hello, Mr. Wall. How you doing?
Animatic says. I am a and out I sub.
Alright, thank you for the subscription. Good luck posting art. Thanks for coming by. Hello. Wow. What? You're allowed? You're allowed to me. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. How you doing? That's good. Alright, would you like some sovereign citizen bingo? funny. Like, that's why I like watching ones with commentary by sane people. You know, like to counter Frank. Frank, how are you? Life's good. No, not yet. Grippy sucked. Grip. Oh, that sounds like an immense innuendo. That sounds like 100% some kind of innuendo. Alright, got the watch party. Yes. I mean, yes. But I don't make any money. Who called you the copyright police? Let me infringe on some copyrights, alright? I'm gonna infringe on these copyrights. I'm gonna infringe all over them. What I'm gonna do? We'll make it very transformative. Okay? Somehow. Please. Alright. Tuck, are you already in there? It says 2 people. Alright, I'm pressing play. I don't know, use rocket propulsion. Young ass donut. This fresh recruit donut. Donut. Oh. Oh. I don't know. I like his content, so yeah. Which one of these?
Operator.com. The card took your wife? The bingo card took your wife? Oh no, bingo card.
No, the bingo card is a lie.
No,
He
lady,
took
no.
his wife.
Bingo card is a Nigerian prince. All right, you guys want to get started with some sovereign citizen bingo? We're about 10 minutes past 9. We got a lot of people in here. Chat's moving fast. Don't put it on slow mo though. I read fast. The bingo card used your blood in a dark ritual. We should get started. Guys, bingo.donutoperator.com. The bingo card took your virginity. It stole your roof crane. Roof crane, are you there? Did the bingo card kidnap you? The bingo card can have my wife, says Sarge. All right, look, we're going to play. If you don't trust the bingo card, then you don't have to click on it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's get started. Guys. Let's start Sovereign Citizen Bingo right now. Here we go. We're doing it. We're doing it with each other right now. Here we go. Sovereign Citizen Bingo is going down. Let's turn the lo-fi hip-hop music off. Elevator music's going off. turning the volume up on this video because it's kind of quiet. Ear rape warning, because there are parts of this video where the family of it's a family of sovereigns, which makes it even just so glorious. They start screaming out of
Meow. Hello, Brisbane. How you doing? This is chaos. We got one guy playing a game, us watching Summer Series video. Oh.
Kitty Dork on pause says. Draw me a cracker again for a like.
Meow. I wonder how long ago Kitty Dork said that. Impossible. My understanding of the law is better than yours. I'm too lazy to actually get the bingo card and actually play the bingo. I didn't sign no contract. I'm not, I'm not following any laws. I do, yeah. Ooh. New York has a global declaration now. That they're New York, bitches. And the way that they echo each other. They're black people doing some kind of argument. Okay. No taping up your family members. I mean, I guess it's better if there's no tape involved. I don't want a contract. As if interacting will make him sign a contract. Put on your glasses. It'll come closer. Taco went to go get tape.
Blue Bro Gamer says. What to be the VTuber 3D?
What to be? What to be the VTuber 3D? First, to be the model. We'll make a V-Roid model. Second, to be Nyan or whatever program. If you want full body tracking, look up X animator, and then you're done. Ah, man, do you have something better to watch?
Blue Bro Gamer says. 2D expensive and 3D is cheaper.
You don't have to. Okay, but 2D is only expensive if you go for expensive people. 3D can be cheap or expensive depending on who you go with. All of them can be done for free if you just put the time in. Alright, welcome back.
Says. WSG.
WSG. What does that mean? I'm scared.
Raskadon says. What's good?
Alright.
Blue Bro Gamer
Until
says, you never make human art.
oh, I've done human art. Look, this sovereign. Okay, people that don't want to be fucked with by the government. That's one thing. People that are like, oh, I'm gonna spout all these things and then I don't have to pay taxes or follow traffic laws. That's another thing. Like the people that you know what?
My awesome imperfect life says. Furry art, I love furries.
Oh no, run away. Because someone made that road. Someone paved that road. And now they own that road. And anyone who goes on that road has to follow the rules. If you don't want to follow the rules, you do not go on the road. Yeah.
Botai Shaker 9000
Yeah,
says,
yeah.
furry art entertains me.
What is entertaining? They were paid to.
Blue Bro Gamer says, wait, can you give me the Sonomi tuber? Raskadun says, I don't draw humans that often. I'm gonna plan on drawing in either a realistic style or a 2010s art style. What should I do? I either learn cat anatomy or I do silly chaotic art style.
You do both. You learn cat anatomy, and then you just draw in your own style. But your style will improve just because you will know more rules about artwork. Just go to drawbox.com and do the lessons. Alright? You don't even have to learn quote unquote cat anatomy. Just do some cat.
Well, both. That's smart, actually.
Do some cat figure drawing. Do some animal and human gesture and figure drawing. I'm sorry for interrupting your road argument, guys. I got chat to talk to, okay? You guys hash it out. Look, I just like laughing at people that think that the police aren't gonna come after them, alright? But what was I saying? Alright, it's Razkadin. Alright. Town meeting. Is it gesture drawing? Or gesture drawing? How do I say this word? Gesture? I'm sorry, this gesture drawing is amazing for you. Alright, I love timed gesture drawing. You're forced to really like block thing, or it doesn't have to be blocky. It can be very smooth and aesthetically pleasing as well. You look at the thing, you look at the pose, and you're like, I gotta get this pose down on paper in 30 seconds. And you gotta be like, I gotta get the feeling of the pose. No one cares about the details. It's all about, is this person sitting or doing a spin on your butt?
Not your username being Botai Shaker 9000. I spotted a fellow fan from that fandom ASAP.
Oh, I paused it. Sorry, there was too much talking going on. Excuse me.
Raskadun says, talking ABT someone else BTW not you, laughing face.
Alright. What fandom is it? Educate me. The way it is like yours will be faster or slower. Like mine's at 1 times speed. I mean, you can just refresh. Everyone just refresh. I'm refreshing. Then it'll look.
Raskadun says, it's like the Ninja Turtles animated series.
Never watched it. Look, the crazier the style, the better.
Raskadun says, I don't know, I haven't watched it in a while.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I got disconnected from the conversation. That's the fandom? Excuse me. Okay. Is that the fandom that Booty Shaker 9000 refers to? Now I understand. My mind's not actually, like, present. I thought that was the style you were drawing in. And I was like, don't go for a TV style. Be you. No. No, what's that? You know the one, it's like, I don't know the kid's name, where the mom's like, kid, what are you doing? And he's like, he's running around like, I have a knife. No, Jacob, no! Something like that.
Raskadon says. Anyways, I'm gonna go draw cat anatomy by 3.
Bye, everyone.
Raskadon says. Also new sub BC amazing art.
Yeah, thank you very much. Hope to see you next stream. Whenever that is.
Wallace Lovecraft says. Keep up the good work, Rio.
There is no work down here. Only chaos. Turn that up.
Wallace Lovecraft says. Did you finish the brown animal?
The brown, no. But we did finish the feline animal.
Raskadon says. Just now looking at your sub count OML, you're so under retrode, you're getting a boost ASAP.
I don't need any
Lock
boost. I'm good.
Raskadon, you leveled up to level 1.
I just like people chilling and talk to. I found the pngtubers program like doesn't might not have very many video tutorials, and like I was like for one moment like, what if I made a video tutorial?
Raskadon says.
Imagine me editing a
What
video.
does you've leveled up to level 1 mean?
It just means that you chatting about. What are you talking to? Say. Someone say something. What? Nothing? Okay.
Wallace Lovecraft says. What does Rizzy mean?
Rizzy? I hate the word Riz. I heard beer. No alcohol. Okay. Maybe. Okay. We could no, okay. There's actually one I wanna find, and it's just one where this guy's literally sleeping on the road. Excuse me, he's sleeping in his car on the road. Let me see. Okay, it's this one. Innocent boat captain harassed by road pirates. Alright. Not even Frank can say this one's. Literally, the guy sleeping in his car on the road. This is me on the road. Okay, this is why I don't drive. I have I told you this story? I was doing my driver's ed classes, and one of the drives, like one of the like segments, was driving in a on a country road at night. And like this was during summer school, so like I was rested. You know, I wasn't exhausted from school, and I was still just so sleepy. I was like, I'm gonna end up with like a 4-person body count on this road if someone doesn't pinch me right now. Very much so. Or a train driver, or a plane driver, or a boat driver, or a horse driver, unless the horse is smarter than me. I'm definitely not Ryan Gosling. I'm not Ryan Gosling. I'm not Ryan Reynolds. I'm not Ryan anything. I'm not even Justin Timberlake. What other Ryan is there? I don't know why, but the name Justin Timberlake just invaded my mind. I don't actually even know what he looks like. Ah, yes, celebrities and alcoholism. Can you hear this? Or this is gonna work. Fifth time's the charm. He wakes up and he's ready to go. Are you are you a peace officer? I mean, if you were walking, this wouldn't be an issue. I mean, you think if you're outside of a car and you pass out in the middle of the road and you don't get run over, then they'll drag you to the side of the road and maybe they'll call you an ambulance. If you fall asleep and you're inside your car, that's like a whole. If they wake you up, you might press on the gas, you might run into someone. You could cause accidents. No. It's I think I think you have committed an emergency. Someone falling asleep on the road and blocking traffic is a little bit of an emergency. No, I bet these guys spout even more insane bullshit these days using like ChatGPT. Yeah, you see someone slumped over in the car, you think, oh my, probable cause. They might be having a medical emergency, or they might be on drugs, or they might be drunk. They could be dead. My probable cause is I gotta. There's so many reasons that I have, you know, more than 0% being reason to enter their. He just landed from the plane. Oh, he's from the future. Oh no. So in the future, you can just park your car anyway because they all fly, so it's fine. It wasn't sleep. It was, like a nap. It was just closing my eyes. It was asleep. You're asleep right now. Close your eyes. On the road, kind of, maybe. Your kids have to deal with this? That just makes it worse. Hmm. I mean, people can be good parents while being 100% horrible human beings, so maybe. I mean, like, it's a non-zero chance. You're never gonna win. You're like, it's like, Donut did another video about this. If you think that you were being wronged, survive the encounter and then sue them. Okay. Okay, but then, but secondly, okay, if suing the cop doesn't get anywhere, then arguing them isn't gonna get anywhere either. Taka, are you charging me under an investigation? Oh no. Under an investigation. When he says that, I imagine there's like a database. And the police officers are clicking through the database. Okay, I gotta charge you under an investigation. No, oh, Donut, that only works if you're black. What? Oh no. That's going too far, Taco. How could you? You see, my boat car is actually a sentient being, so it's okay. It's like if you see a guy asleep on his horse, it's fine. Yeah, I've even watched some court cases, and the those are maybe even, I don't know if they're funnier, but just you see them going up against an actual judge, and it is pure delusion. The judge has to treat them like a special mentally handicapped person. Sir, you know, that doesn't really work that way. The guy's like, yes, it does. This what? It's public what? But you're the one that's in public and infracting. But what about like potentially causing an incident? And like he thinks he won. What, you're not even in a vessel anymore? Oh, look at the sexism. He just disregards the female officer. Wow. Just because they're high pitched voice. It is a little bit high. Mm. Do I have any more regrets? I knew the moment Frank was on that it'd be either spicy or chaotic. But can't can't use drunkenness as an excuse. So. That's why I'm saying you can't.
Wallace Lovecraft says. Who's Frank?
Frank is the what's it called? What's it called when like people have like a mutual delusion? No, no, no. Frank is like a creature that exists in our brains. If you hear him, you may be infected as well. No.
Wallace Lovecraft says.
More spiritual.
Wallace Lovecraft says.
Yeah, a shared delusion. Well, of course you don't. You think, but I'm definitely not real. I'm sorry. I lied to you. Well, I never said I was real, so. That's the least likely.
Wallace Lovecraft says. A shared entity.
What? Well, that's just because you missed the stream. It's not my fault. Don't worry, if you did see me, you would wish I was a delusion. But maybe I am.
Wallace Lovecraft says.
Why is that?
LOL.
Yeah, a guy who cooks. Yeah, it's done. It's over. Hmm.
Wallace Lovecraft says. A guy who cooks. Fuck me now.
Wallace is offering you his body, Taco. Yeah, Wallace is offering to become an ingredient for you. He's so impassioned by your ability to cook that he really has to experience it for himself.
Wallace Lovecraft says. LOLOL.
I mean, if Hannibal did it, why can't you? Just remember, not the brain. Do you remember why?
Wallace Lovecraft says. Who's Hannibal?
The prions. The prions! Well, you'll forget when they destroy your brain. Who's Hannibal? Hannibal is eat people guy. Yeah. Just don't accidentally, use a program to press a button that turns on your fucking webcam by accident. Yeah. Just make sure to tape up your camera with the koala bear picture, like I did.
Wallace Lovecraft says. Send Rio a picture.
Send me cute picture memes, cute puppy memes, kitty memes. Oh, he doesn't have any friends. Okay. Have you ever used this, like a bamboo steamer? Have you used cast iron appliances? Okay. Dutch oven? Aye. Let's see what else. Pressure cookers? Hmm. Have you ever used those like a multi-tiered pots? Haha. Is that sous videing? That's like torture. You do it to a living being, and that's called torture. It's the most Ohio thing ever. Oh no! The white rabbit creamy candy that I put on my throne is out of stock. Oh, that's it. Okay, what about a clay oven? See? You have an untapped market of ovens. Get on that. What about a wood stove?
Ich have Kinder in meinem Keller.
That's what I'm asking. That. It looks so fucking complicated. Yeah, but like a wood stove, it's like I tried to. I read like a description. More than you might think. And then they even have a baking thing. There's like a warming station. I don't know German, Mr. Cheese. I like how the tail is like. I did it like in a minute. Don't want to touch it. I want to make the bird one that I have do next. Like the most TV style. I want to make it in a very different style. Only fail cooking. Yeah, when people can't cook. If they don't fail, then I don't watch. You can set a taco. What's the fun in watching an actual cooking video? It just makes you hungry. Yeah, and that's why your brain is broken. It's all because of cooking videos. I don't watch it. I only watch Kitchen Nightmares, Hotel Hell. I like the one with Elton John. Yeah. How dare you? Does that mean at all your cooking obsession, your ability to cook, has an origin? Or did you grow up watching them because you always had to cook? Mm. Mm. Did you have home economics where they taught you to cook? I had like home economics. It was literally like a second lunch class. It was like a second lunch period. I miss it. Because I don't know how this lady did it, but like sometimes she would have all the unsold Panera bread bagels. So she would come in like, everyone take a bagel, and we'd all put them in the microwave and like tear them apart and enjoy them. I believe in you, Frank. Canine handler's here. Will we finally know if he's been on drugs? I wanna cheat. I wanna cheat. Interesting. I see tape. I see jet. I see skizzers. Reminds me how I lose every pocket knife I get. Gotta check on in my farm. Is it a Stetson? Uh-huh. Suppose it's an acceptable hat. Murdered a sheep for that hat. Okay. Every time you put it on, you have to pay respects. Or you could save it for next time you find someone with a very small head. You could say this was fated. It is. It looks 100% like Woody's hat in Toy Story. I don't think it looks. So that it feels less naked without it. I mean, why not just make a miniature leather couch instead? I mean, come on. You like what the thing is, every time you make a miniature plane or something, you should think of what if I make a miniature airport? Uh, you know, like an entire miniature thing, and then inside the miniature airport, you can make like a miniature Capital America credit card holder lounge. Inside of that, it'd be a miniature leather couch. Just remember, dude, I don't did the Star Wars Cruiser video go over Walt Disney's train obsession? Maybe another video. It was probably yeah, because like his life. He like started having an obsession with trains. He met this guy who was as obsessed with him. I think like at probably one of his employees. And his I mean, like trains. Talking about the trains, okay? He basically built Disneyland as an excuse to have trains. Because the entire thing was circled by trains. I think he liked trains. Fine. Humbly. Not as a viewer, as a friend, okay. I am going to meditate. Okay. Not police videos. The Cost of Concordia, because I've already watched that 8 times. Video. But if I've never heard of it, is it fun? The yep. uh Funny. Am I doing art stuff today? No, nothing's being done. Nothing at all. What about that video about the Texas power grid? Is anyone against it? There's one mention of the police also losing power. Oh no. Was it by a guy called Practical Engineering? Only 16 minutes. Right. Okay, after that one, I would want to watch How Long Would Society Last During a Total Grid Collapse. But also, I want a video talking about what really happened. You remember the engineering podcast that I listened to a lot? Like there were so many damn failures in that podcast. I think my favorite definitely is the one where like the dam makers they had every single chance to fix it and then it was like nah. And then one day the filter clogged. It went over the sides and suddenly like a bunch of cities just got drowned. Mm. I want to say this in like the least evil way. I want a video about the cloud strike thing. Like, I want a video talking about what would happen if a cloud if a
Says, what kind of animal are you?
kind of animal, like a horrible animal. Okay, 'cause you know the cloud strike thing that happened, right? We already talked about it a little. Like the way that everything in the world failed because of it, fascinating. I wish I want these videos talking about it. Then I want someone to tell me.
Zane Fierro says, yup, I heard it was an IT error.
I have some other interesting like just snippets of information about that too. Now,
Zane
for,
Fierro says,
mm,
over a million computers bricked, airplane flights cancelled, banks shutting down, etc.
yeah, there's an anecdote I read online about stores literally not being able to sell anything because the cashiers didn't know how to like accept cash with the and record a sale without the computer. And but then this is it was on my favorite thread, so it was on my favorite forum, so of course the guy didn't stop there. He was like, but then I went to my local, bodega. Those bitches were taking my money first just fine. You get what I mean? I just find it very fun. But okay, like the dude bro explanation that I heard.
Says, my store was fine, the computer failed, but I own a cash register from the 1930s.
But how'd you calculate the sales tax?
Zane Fierro says,
Ooh,
it ran like a clock.
that's good for you. I mean, Google wasn't down. You could still Google how to do it. No, I understand. Like you get taught, you're just a train. You're just someone that was hired on to be the cashier. The whole world is ending, and someone's like, I want to buy a coffee, and you're like, I don't know how. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how. I get it. Oh, there was like stories of people having like receiving a handwritten airplane boarding tickets. That's fun. I don't know. That might explain the weird bank message I got.
Zane Fierro says, it's like a new form of illiteracy.
It's anxiety. We don't know what to do. Okay.
Zane Fierro says, not knowing how to make changes.
Yeah, you're trained. It really is. There's a certain type of mindset you need to be able to understand one thing, intake new information, and then change the way you act. And I mean this in like, okay, so you usually do this to make a sale. Well, some of these things are blocked. How are you gonna make a sale now? It takes a certain type of mindset to be able to adapt without being, yeah, by the hour. Yeah, most people. No, but the fun explanation I read
Zane Fierro says,
was like,
reminds me of learning about language in feral kids.
now that sounds fascinating, but also just very depressing. Uh, Learning about how feral children communicate. It's depressing. Yeah. Alright, okay. The explanation. Okay, so we know an operating system. We got
Zane Fierro says,
drivers.
their brains atrophied when they were not exposed to language.
Mm. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, we know how much children or babies you're supposed to talk to them, engage with them. Very important part of their development. Right. All right, drivers. I'm gonna look up the dude bro explanation. Loud. Okay, did you know that it was like the CloudStrike outage was first reported in like Australia? Amazing. CloudStrike is a company. Okay, now this explanation I got made. Okay. So first we have to compare when I mean sorry. Wait. The way that someone explained it to me is first they had to tell me about Linux. So Taco, you may know about this. In Linux, you have a package system, right?
Karl says, anyway, I'm back to sheets of paper.
Writing back everything on sheets of paper, printing out all our important information and putting in folders again. Right. So in Linux, you want to download something, you type in your command line, the name of the software, and you can install it, right? like that. With Windows, you have to go to a website. You have to download it. There's, miscellaneous secure. Like there's some of them are like signed by people to try and authenticate them. But then you downloaded it yourself, you installed it, and then you have to update it yourself. Or you can auto update, but never really sure. But no, the fact that all these broke just proves that not enough are running on Linux. Because the entire point of it being a security system is that as soon as it identifies some vulnerability, it needs to be able to push out a fix immediately. That's the whole point, is not pressing a button to be able to stop that. Yeah. But the way I was explained is like these systems are
Good point.
like this CloudStrike system is an answer to the Windows problem of not having package system like Linux. I would explain. Anyway, maybe. What if I just play it?
I didn't know I had a level.
When you have a level now and it is 1. Like, I want to play the part of the stream that I listened to where he explains it, but I'll send it to him. Do that.
Zane Fierro says, at what level do I get a cookie?
Good question. No, I just want to read through this explanation. An explanation for restarteds who don't know computers. Drivers are used by the kernel. The kernel is the central core program of an operating system responsible for coordinating how all other programs on the computer work with each other and lets them use the hardware parts of the computer without stepping on each other's toes like a bunch of stampeding bulls.
Or better, a Drake's cake.
I don't know what a Drake's cake is. Sounds chocolatey. Alright. Drivers are special mini programs that the kernel runs as part of itself to get instructions on how to use the hardware. Keep viewers on ban. Right. Minimized shit.
Zane Fierro says, Drake's cakes are a snack food you can only get on the east coast of the US. Zane Fierro says,
Yeah.
I special order them from the company.
What are they though? What are they? I don't get it.
Hello everyone.
Hello, Lux. It's like I have to ban and report this guy. It's gone. Whatever. Right, let me finish this one explanation. Okay, so drivers are special mini programs that the kernel runs as part of itself to get instructions on how to use the hardware. Since drivers run as part of the kernel, drivers can also be used to get access to parts of the operating system normally not available to regular programs. Both viruses and antiviruses programs use this technique to spy on what other programs are doing. This is why CrowdStrike even has a driver that can break the system. So supposedly, the CrowdStrike driver that was pushed out was nothing but a bunch of zeros. Hopefully, everyone can understand that a bunch of zeros is not a valid program, but a bunch of nothingness without meaning. So here's what's been happening. CrowdStrike pushes an update with a broken driver. Windows loads this driver. Instead of getting useful instructions, the kernel sees nothing but void, realizes everything it has ever known has been a lie, and commits Sudoku. Windows displays the blue screen of death, and the computer restarts. Windows starts loading, finds all of its drivers, and starts running them so it can get the computer ready to be used. It then loads the CrowdStrike driver, sees nothing but the void, realizes everything it has ever known has been a lie, and commits Sudoku. Windows displays the blue screen of death, and the computer restarts, and so on, forever. Now, the solution is to remove the broken drivers, but nowadays, a lot of Windows computers encrypt their hard drives to protect against people fucking with the files when Windows is not running. This is especially common in large companies.
So it's like a mini Y2K crash.
I mean, on a technical aspect, Y2K was a I think it's like more of a developer problem from what I understood of it. People nothing really happened. Yeah. Yeah, so it's even cooler. Like for example, Y2K, because of like memory limitations, they were programming in dates with two numbers for the year. Like the most basic explanation I heard. Alright? And so when the year rolled over,
Process. This is a dev problem.
yeah, but this is even I don't. Okay, let's debate this seriously. Okay, Y2K, they did this and just didn't know it was going to be a problem when the year rolled over. In CloudStrike, someone managed to get past all the assumed quality assurance testing and pushed out a thing that broke the lives of everyone. Yeah, wait, I mean, um, yeah, but okay, so not let's think not from a monetary perspective. Let's think from a developer perspective. Which group of developers is more in the wrong?
Zane Fierro says. And then said F it.
And then even considering that, it still didn't cause that much. I mean, the grand scheme of things. Yeah, I want to know the story behind this. Zane thinks it was an intern. Yeah, that intern is losing a limb. Maybe even the one with the brain inside. Yeah, logically speaking, not at all. So then who did this?
Zane Fierro says. Yup. Zane Fierro says. Sounds right.
So much fun. I gotta love how on their like marketing page this product of theirs, the Falcon, whatever, it talks to AI. It has like AI talking points in it. Very funny. Right? Did the AI code this driver? Yeah, what kind of AI would just put a bunch of zeros in my driver?
Zane Fierro says, I like my robot voice too.
You like your robot voice? I'm glad you like your robot voice, because your robot voice is free. Right. I like how they have to mention on their like official message, this was not a cyber attack. We repeat, we probably wish it was. Ah, no, all this money loss is no, it didn't happen. It didn't matter. It's okay.
Zane Fierro says, bow down to Skynet mortals and worship your new overlord.
How much? How how much does? Can you hear? Can you hear my? Listen. Okay. Eebadoobity, badoobidibidibidi. And let me know if you can hear my new autistic keyboard. Whee. But is it distracting if I type as I speak? Loud, right. Damn it. Stop murdering threats.
Zane Fierro says, I'm have way too much fun with this robot voice.
I mean, I have fun away. Okay. CloudStrike Falcon pricing overview. Falcon Premium. 18.99 per endpoint per month. Or at the lowest one, it's $7 per endpoint per month. But they could have lost millions.
Zane Fierro says, Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
I mean, Taco said like trillions.
Lightest Bright says, sup.
Sup, latest. Plus, you have to keep in mind just everything that was off schedule.
I'm here to say GN Shark person.
Everything that doesn't go on schedule is money cost. So for like every hour that things that were supposed to happen didn't happen is money.
Lightest Bright says, I saw an ad and thought of you today, BTW.
What kind of ad? I hope it wasn't sushi. Take bets. What kind of ad would remind Bright of me?
St. Fierro says, oh, so you're a shark, that's what kind of animal you are.
Yeah, and look.
Bright says, it was an anime shark lady.
We just never see him anymore.
Zane Fierro says, like Kenny the shark.
I don't know who Kenny the Shark is. Anime Shark Lady. I don't know, was it like some VTuber? VTubers have ads now. VTubers go on the like front stage of baseball games now.
Zane Fierro says, my childhood. Lightest Bright says,
No, that was the Dodgers game.
Trailer for Ellen. From Zenless Zone Zero, I think. I don't know, I showed it to Taco.
In the night sky. No, okay.
Zane
It's just a blimp.
SF Giants for life.
Oh, Zenless Zone? I hate that Zenless Zone ad.
Cool dude with a sick mask I totally want on a VTuber model if I went the mask model path.
I hate every single one of their advertisements. But I think I know which I think I know which one you're talking about now. It's like a music video type thing.
You do.
I hate the overly animated 3D model look.
Zane Fierro says. Kenny the Shark is a TV show from my childhood.
Okay, but Frank, don't worry. McDonald's already has like a patent out for a type of advertisement where you have to follow instructions in order to get the advertisement off your screen. Like you see a McDonald's advertisement and you have to say McDonald's.
Presvale says. Hear me out. VTuber ads on TV. Lightest Bright says.
I mean,
Wait.
do do
Says. This is Frank.
this is right. Do VTuber ads on like normal cable TV? Does that even make sense? Like, are you really trying to convert your grandma
Mind control ad.
to watch VTubers? Like, their audience is online people anyway. What?
Zane Fierro says. McDonald's mind control.
That sounds horrible. McDonald's is already controlling your mind. Don't worry.
Wait.
This is why we have pockets. This is why we have pockets, man. Alright? Carry around a fanny pack. I'm wearing a fanny pack. You're not. Oh my god. Put it in the weird pocket in the middle of the pants. I never know what that's for anyway.
Lightest Bright says. I'm on the silly shark's head now.
You're on my head.
Fierro says. Fanny pack.
I wear a fanny pack at work to keep my notebooks and my pens because it's too hot to wear a hoodie anymore. Yeah. I mean, as long as it doesn't explode.
Zane Fierro says. Sharks with fanny packs are terrifying.
Yeah, I keep my extra teeth in my fanny pack. Okay, because I don't have the revolving rows of teeth, so I gotta put in my new teeth denture. No, we were busy talking. We were busy having a conversation. Fine. Fine. Okay, don't try to be fat.
Imagine working and being a contribution to society. What a normal person
Sonic, go Sonic, go. Go Sonic, go Sonic, go. Me. Imagine working, being a contribution to society. What a normal. I'm not contributing to society. I am contributing to my bank account. Alright? I mean, until someone uses my leaked identity information to drain it. Yeah.
Lightest Bright says. XD.
Well, I mean, if it's you. I mean, it makes sense that it wouldn't come up as a suspicious purchase when I spend hundreds on pens and paper, so. Good. Just leave me enough for some pizza tomorrow.
Lightest Bright says. Why? Lightest Bright
Why?
says. Why Rio?
Why what?
Lightest Bright says. Hundreds. Lightest Bright says. On pens. Zane Fierro says.
Yeah.
And then you are the takeout.
I don't want to be the takeout. I haven't had shark fin soup yet. Like we've said, Frank is just a, as we say, a shared delusion. It's okay.
Lightest Bright says. Rio.
I mean, your spirit is very powerful. We're all hearing you.
Lightest Bright says. Can I turn you into sushi, please?
No. Into the ears of all.
Zane Fierro says. Frank the Tank.
I mean, Frank is a tank. I mean, paladin wise. Or because I'm never gonna say your name correctly. How is it already 2 a.m.? Okay. Almost 2 a.m. Okay, well, thanks for just doxing my time zone while I'm trying to be vague.
I have never seen a manta ray vtuber.
Well, it could have been anywhere from 1 to 2. Me, me, me. Me, me, me,
Lightest Bright says,
me.
are you kidding me? Lightest Bright says, I think YouTube ate my comment.
Which
Zane
one?
Fierro says, your accent sounds like Rocky Balboa.
Which of us sounds like Rocky Balboa? Okay, Frank, what does Rocky Balboa sound like? I don't even know who that is. That's the
Lightest Bright says, I still remember the time I threw 2 rapiers into each of Frank's lungs. Lightest Bright
what?
says, on accident.
You did Bright roll a nat 1 and like spear your lungs?
Zane Fierro says, YouTube eats half my comments.
It's a comment tax.
Lightest
Feed
Bright
the
says,
YouTube.
no so like. Lightest Bright says, I was a rogue.
They didn't. Bad vibes.
Lightest Bright says, threw 2 daggers into a dark room without looking.
Okay.
Lightest Bright says, and took out 4 enemies.
How much damage do you have on those daggers to take out
Lightest
4
Bright
enemies?
says, so I was out of daggers. Zane Fierro says, yes, this comment economy sucks. Botrix says,
Shame to
Zane Fierro
shame.
leveled up to level 2. Lightest Bright says, so I threw my rapiers. Lightest Bright says, it was very low level enemies.
How come
Lightest
Taco
Bright
never
says,
gives us one hit
"Oh,
enemies?
hot." Lightest Bright says, but Frank pissed Taco off. Lightest
Frank
Bright
pissed
says,
Taco off?
so
Why
Taco
does that
turned
not
into
surprise
Taco.
me? He made you roll the dodge. And you did it.
Zane Fierro says,
Oh.
level 2 I'm going to put 50 points into sneak. Lightest Bright says,
Why would leveling up twice give you 50 skill points? You'll kill 2 enemies.
Says, but I pierced his lungs while at it.
Did he survive it? The only thing that matters. Did Frank survive?
Says, yeah.
Alright, that's all good.
Lightest Bright says, but only because I did the CPR. Zane Fierro says, how many skill points do I normally get?
1.
Zane Fierro says, per level.
1. If I set up the shop, you could buy things with it, but don't look at me. I'm a lazy little bitch.
Lightest Bright says, I don't know how I breathed into his lungs which have holes and I magically healed them. Lightest Bright says,
get the healing breath.
But okay. Zane Fierro says, aw dang.
Okay, right. Did you have any cool companion pets with you on your journey? Because we do. We have Vulcan. Each of us would give our lives for Vulcan.
Yeah.
What is that special anymore?
Lightest Bright says, I had a baby giant owl.
And it wasn't really giant if it was a baby, right?
Zane Fierro says, well, I'm putting my point into dexterity. Lightest
Okay.
Bright says.
How do you express dexterity in a YouTube comment?
Lightest Bright says. It was larger than a normal-sized owl.
Wow. Wait, the lava goblin was larger than a normal sized owl? I just wanna make sure facts are straight.
Lightest Bright says.
Welcome back.
The nat 20 on performance.
What happens if you roll a nat 20 on performance? Ooh. But what about if it's performance and not performance?
Light is on a roll. Lightest Bright says. And when I rolled the nat 20 in front of the skeleton.
You prepare the best performance, then you roll. Okay, what happens if you roll a nat 20 on performance, but then a nat 1 on performance?
Lightest Bright says. I had the best tap dancing in the world. Zane Fierro says. Light is kicking ass.
But you died though, so no. Light is kicking ass. I mean, if commenting is fighting,
You know the difference, Rio.
the difference is not putting the P where it shouldn't, or the R where it shouldn't be next to the P. Anyway, let's watch this engineering video, or just.
Lightest Bright says. Well. Lightest Bright says. Fuck you. Lightest Bright says. Respectfully.
Well, I don't know if I want to be fucked respectfully or non-respectfully, but especially not by you, sir.
Says, I'm currently running a Little Fears campaign.
That'd be a big crime. No crimes, please. What's a Little Fears?
Says, huh.
Oh no, the paint's expensive.
Clean it. Lightest Bright says. Performance.
Yeah.
Lightest Bright says. Is that Israel?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Are you happy now?
I'm always happy, aren't I? Have y'all reloaded the stream? Can I play press?
Lightest Bright says. If you roll a nat 1 though. Lightest Bright says. Taco makes you stand still and takes your turn for the next 4 turns. Zane Fierro says. Little Fears is a TTRPG of childhood terror where the players are children fighting monsters. Lightest Bright says. While you're mauled to death by rats.
And childhood terror where the players are children fighting monsters. That sounds like all these manhwa I read.
Lightest Bright says. I can't wait till I get my stuff back.
What'd they take from you? What'd they take from you, child?
Lightest Bright says. I'm filling a notebook with ideas. Zane Fierro says. The health meter goes from mommy I feel fine to mommy I feel nothing. Ichigo Senpai says. Hi there.
Wow.
Shadow band or whatever, remember.
Hello, strawberry.
Says. Hi Ichigo. Ichigo Senpai says. G. Ichigo Senpai says. Hi there, did you call me? S.
I called you strawberry. Cause calling someone Ichigo is just too cringe for me.
Ichigo Senpai says. Why?
That's what it means, isn't it?
Lightest Bright says. What the hell? Lightest Bright says. Taco is level 24? Ichigo Senpai says. Oh, it does. L didn't know.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're not here, like, level 24. I mean, it may be not even done. Probably, I'm gonna go look it up. Strawberry, #1, first prize, or protector.
Sorry.
You got a choice. I can either call you Strawberry or Protector. Or 15.
Lightest Bright says. Who are you talking to? Ichigo Senpai
My
says.
brain.
You can choose. Saint Fiero says. Protector.
And I'll call you Protector Strawberry.
What are you watching?
I'm watching an engineering video now.
Zane Fiero says. I choose Pikachu.
No. You choose Sonichu.
Wallace Lovecraft says. Cool.
Winter.
Ichigo Senpai says. Okay, I'm okay with that. I was not expecting someone to call me that.
Expect the unexpected. Why? Does that mean I've been torturing you by watching at 1x speed?
Wallace
So that means you could have gotten through the 4-hour Star Cruiser video in 2 hours without me. I don't think it would have been as enjoyable. I don't know, I think that's...
Ichigo Senpai says. L sub.
L sub.
Botrix says. Ichigo Senpai, you leveled up to level 1.
With or without
Ichigo
captions?
Senpai says. Ha ha ha, thanks.
Then I declare you insane. Look at that snoop. Ooh, yeah.
Ichigo Senpai says. So what did you do today?
What did I do? I went to work. I clocked in. I walked into the room. I started working. I took my 3 breaks. I
Ichigo
fucked
Senpai
up
says.
a little bit.
Your art is pretty cool.
For a 12-hour shift. Yeah, I know that you, Frank, work under inhumane conditions. Alright? I get 2:15 and 1 30-minute break, which I will very readily admit that I make it to 3 30-minute breaks. Because I am evil. Real evil people take long breaks. Yeah, that's the thing. The lady that usually yells at people does not yell at me.
I'm about to run paranoia soon.
Thank you, Protector Strawberry, for thinking my art is cool. And is Paranoia another game? Another campaign thing? Like, sometimes she will literally, like, see me in the gowning room, and I'll like, expect her to yell at me, and she'll just ignore me. I guess she likes me. I don't know favorite, but I don't want to be anyone's. I just want to be normal. But, like, I fucked up today. Like, Aubrey was like, "What did you do? I don't even know how to fix this." I was like, well. So you get paid more than me. It was a paperwork thing. I mean, at least I figure, okay, if you have the choice between a paperwork issue and like, someone knocks over a pallet and gets hurt issue, which one would you prefer? Wait, someone borrow? What was that sound effect? Don't even see it, 'cause I am dumb. Thank you in advance.
Ichigo Senpai
Oh,
says.
okay.
You know that I do on my break of free time I go to stream and try to make their day a little more special, but I hope make you smile that what I do.
That's a lot of effort to put into your break.
Ain't that bad.
My eyesight is just bad. Alright, well, I appreciate you coming in and chatting, and I appreciate you subscribing. Are you on your break now? You're enjoying it. Relax. Eat a snack. Or maybe don't. I mean, I always eat snacks. I am fat. Alright, we got one eye. Got the other eye. There's the eye patch. There's the eye patch. The eye patch. Cover the eye.
Ichigo Senpai says. Yeah, panting a canvas so I'm on my break.
Paint a canvas. I feel like I could translate that in many ways. Like, are you an artist? Painting a canvas and then you put one layer down and I'm waiting for it to dry.
Ichigo Senpai says. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. But then I mean, if you're an artist, you make your own breaks. A month later.
Ichigo Senpai says. Yeah, I do. I love to art is pretty cool.
I mean, I don't know if it's is you make a sustainable income. That's even cooler.
Ichigo Senpai says. But do you like art?
Let's see. I like creating things. I like interactive things more. I like making things for people more than I do like making them for myself. I still have a dream of animating music videos though. Oh shit. But it takes skill. I don't have it. I gotta get the skill. So many other things to practice. Alright, I feel like almost every part, like every separate part is drawn. Well, except the mouth. I do believe that's the last thing. There. Nom. What'd you do? Oh well. Can you just paint it now? Okay. Well,
Ichigo Senpai says. I'll make canvas for my friend and family and give them to them for free. I love to give them, it make me move forward. I thought my art is bad.
mm, that reminds me of my grandma. She loves making cards. Like her whole thing, like her whole creative outlet in life is making, occasion cards, whatever you call it. She has like a whole
Ichigo
studio.
Senpai says. So yeah.
Reading. I think that's sweet, Ichigo. Fucking protect your strawberry. I refuse to call it Ichigo. Like it's the I mean, if you do it constantly, I would hope you would improve. Maybe specific things you can do to improve, but I hope that the people who receive them feel the heart put into it. Alright, we're gonna need people to get out there and hand pump the water. No volunteers? Alright, well then you're gonna die of thirst. You're gonna die of thirst. And cold. Alright, I'm gonna stare at this trying to figure out how I'm gonna cut this mouth for animating it. Ay. Okay, the outro music is so incongruent with his entire personality, though. It's like this pop, like this copyright-free pop music, and you're like, what the hell, dude? We just go on a deepest site. Where's the white party? Here it is. How long would society last during a total? And then I forgot the rest of the title.
Senpai says, L like to make video in my YouTube channel and make them smile, and L like making people day by going in their stream makes them smile. I hope you enjoyed me being here.
I appreciate you coming and commenting, talking to us. I'm gonna disconnect your life support.
Ichigo Senpai
It's
says,
not a crucial customer.
L like to give art a made your day. Ichigo Senpai says,
Anyway,
same here.
everyone, we gotta keep the we gotta keep the power grid running. Wouldn't you sacrifice your life to keep the power grid running? No, you're not patriotic. I'm reporting you, FBI. And yes, and I am saying that the power grid is like part of our nation's
What?
patriotism. Wow. Power grid these nuts. that's that's like what I could come up with. But would the consequences be more serious than Cloud Strike?
Ichigo Senpai says, sadly I have to leave because my phone will die.
Alright, go charge your phone. Appreciate you being here. See you next time. Wait, is that the entire video? Oh no, it wasn't. Say it again. No, I thought the video was over and was panicking, but so can you repeat what you said? Unlimited? It's called plugging your phone into every outlet, you see? The longest was like an entire day and a half. And like on the second day, we went to the mall and like charged everything, all our power banks and stuff.
I hope that makes you smile. If not, I'm sorry.
Why are you laughing, Frank? Have you had a very serious power outage? Who's? Oh yeah, you told me about that. Still alive somehow. His brain get cooked. Your brain get cooked. Would you prefer power outage in the summer or the winter? I feel more pain to drip drop them. Dropped into the plate. Now it's subliminal pain. Or whatever, sublimation. Remember, just having a fatal memory leak. The bed. That I'm using the wrong term. There's like some term where it's like you have a bucket of paint, or and then you just dip something in it. It's somewhere in my brain. What? I heard taste. What the hell? Yeah, I'm sure your brain cells. Wow. Blah, 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 blah. You touch all the blue areas.
Kitty Dork on pause says. Why are you awake, RN?
What? Because I'm not actually awake. I'm sleeping. Everyone's gonna die in a power outage. That's the last thing I heard. Others may live. Wait, what's the correct way to end that phrase, Taco? Hmm. Never heard. I can't really process anything. Oh, his voice is too common. Pipes. Uh, 2 days. When was it sent? Wow. Like, oh, when, I don't know, 2 a.m. I should probably sleep, huh? And then, okay, at the end of this video, so got till the end of this video. Yeah. Okay, what's the logic there? Why do they have to pressurize it? Because it's sewage. Said that, but why? Ew. Yeah, okay. I regret asking. You, sir. Yeah. Nice. It's a necessity. Okay.
Zane Fierro says.
Meow.
Yes.
Yes.
Zane Fierro says. Sharks cannot sleep.
I mean, I'm not a full-blooded shark for sure, so I'm making no promises. Oh no, tacos guy.
Zane Fierro says. It's part of their biology called ram ventilation.
I mean, I feel like if you swim, I feel like sleeping is rare. Or at least very specialized. As taco comes back, I'm going to bed.
Zane Fierro says. If sharks stop swimming, they die.
Makes sense. Something I can't
Zane Fierro says.
No,
So no sleepy for sharks.
no, you're not. But I'm. Can you hear me? Taco went somewhere. I'm just trying to stay awake till he gets back. Mm. Yeah.
Zane Fierro says.
Where's Taco?
Unlike a shark, I need sleep.
Yeah, then go to sleep. On stream.
Zane Fierro says.
Wait for Taco to go.
So good night.
Good night, Zane Fiero. Thank you for coming. Thank you for everyone. Yeah.